old micro. Let me see if I can get my video to work. Got my eyes closed. Make sure my sound's working properly here. What's up, Trader G? Pretty good. We were red in one account, but we finally did cross that payout threshold today. So finally got to take some prop firm money. Well, once I get it, I'm going to say I'm going to take it, but I finally passed over that threshold to request a payout finally. I know. I was definitely, my paper hands were wanting to show really hard in that trade. It was tough to hold because I had to hold it for about 30, 40 seconds. Hopefully I don't have any issues with the payout from this company. I really want to build back up my Apex and Bulenox accounts because I feel like Apex probably pays one of the best. They're really good about their payouts. Let's see. So we're back at that opening range high from this morning. Trader, have you taken any trades today? Somehow that popped over here. Yeah, we were red on one of our Buleys today. Yeah, this would be the account that we passed today. We just had to hit 1,000 $250 and we're up 1,265. So hopefully this evening or tomorrow I'll request the 1,250 from these guys. And plus I got about $200 and $250 with affiliates with them. So hopefully I'll be able to request 1,500. And we're almost close to a second one too. We need about $322. This is that other one. I took a trade with it today, but I got scared and paper handed it. So that's why I only ended up with 115. So I was scared of the reversal. Unfortunately, the trade ended up working out. But like I said, my paper hands hit me. So I should have been over 1,000 with this and I would only been one trade away. But I goofed it. Let me find my ES chart here. Oh, here we go. So we bounced off another resistant level. Look at this upside from the freaking 78. That 78 level has paid the last 2 days. I mean, bounce off the 78 for the ES to go up, what, 15 points? I mean, that's a really good ES trade. So for the Bears to stay in control, they're going to have to hold this 93 to 95. These are the levels that we had marked out from Adam yesterday. This is the one. This was kind of the line in the sand. The Bulls only had a little bit more left after that. After that, their level was 78. Once they lost 78, it was all downhill from there. So if we stay above the 78s, we'll look for longs. If we start dropping back below the 78, we'll look for shorts. Yesterday was really not a great power hour. I swear, it seems like anytime I look for a trade or come back from not trading, it's always like consolidation. All right, well, it looks like we're getting a slight move up. Just remember, guys, we got to get through those 93s for us to move higher. So I'm not even going to look for a trade until the ES can show me that we can get through those 93s. What's up, Charles? How are you doing today? How's your trading day been today, Charles? Awesome. Yeah, besides one Bulenox account today, we were pretty much green on all of our accounts today. You're trading on two Apex. Well, at least Apex brought their 80% back, because for a while, man, that stuff was like 50%, and that was pretty pricey, but they got their 80% back up and going now, Charles. So now you can pick up those 25Ks for 29 bucks. Because I know I haven't bought any Apex ever since they went back to their 50% off, because 75 bucks for an eval is pretty pricey. Okay, so you got some fresh ones. Nice. That's what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to build up my Apex and Bulenox funded account. So right now, we just have one Apex account and one Buley as far as funded to go. Then we have 4 fast track. So we got about 6 funded accounts altogether. Or 3 fast track, 3 fast track. So I either got 5 funded accounts. 5. But I like to build it up. That way, if I fail one, it's not like the end of the world. The chop is for real. We're looking at a 20-point trading zone at the moment. So here's your line in the sand for the Bears. They got through the first level, which is 78. Now they have to get through this 95 and 93. We're pretty close to having a 50K funded. It looks like we need what? $800 more dollars to have a 50K funded. Hopefully I can get that one done by the end of the month. Man. Got a nice looking. Let's see if this 15-minute loses this trend here. Here's a 15-minute chart. What kind of a strategy are you trading, Charles? Do you do like support resistance or some kind of ICT trading or pullback strategy or some levels or what? Or indicators? Woo, just a dip. Breaking resistance. Okay. I like doing that too. And fair value gaps. Yeah, I do about 3 or 4 different things. I do like the where, you know, I like the pullback into the 9 and 21 EMA. I like the 15-minute breakout in the morning or the 15-minute retest. And one of my favorite is the initial balance test. Let's see. I don't know. You can't probably see it that well in this 15-minute. Let me pull over here on the app. Just 1 minute here. So here's your initial balance low. So we never got through it. What's up, Robin? How are you doing today? From over like from this morning. So we pretty much bounced off of it and have been in an upward trend all morning off of that. So right now you got the opening range high, the 15-minute, you have all that right here. This is where our consolidation's coming in right here. Yeah. Man, you would think this would be a good spot to go long. Yeah, it makes it harder on those trades, Robin, whenever we're consolidating around that initial balance high in the 15 minutes. So it makes it, to me, it makes it harder to enter because you don't retest it so many times that most of the time whenever I get in long like that or short, man, it seems like I'm always 1 or 2 candles too early. You're waiting for the break and the retest above the 80. Looks like we cleared out that gap there. Let's see if we get a push back up and retest here. I mean, literally we just cleared out this imbalance gap over here. It's still early, guys. We still got about 35 more minutes. Hopefully we can get us a trade in. You would think since we're back below that opening range imbalance that we would just continue selling down all the way. What I like to see is for us to push down to the 200 EMAs or this opening range low, then push all the way back up. All right, so you're out of that gap. Didn't quite get down to that 200. That's what I was kind of hoping for, that we would get down to the 200 and tag it and bounce. Oh, excuse me. Did anybody take that short back under the opening range high? Oof. All right, so here you would think we get the push up back into your 9, your 50, and your 20 for a retest for the push back down. Let's see if that's going to happen. So this would be the pushback I'd like to see, for us to push back up into this range here, then sell back off. I mean, the ES still looks pretty choppy. I mean, the ES looks more bullish right now. I mean, the ES and the NASDAQ definitely are not on. Oh, that's on the 5 minute. So the 5 minute looks a lot bullish. I guess I have the ES on the 5 minutes here. right, so we're pushing back up into this level. Let's see if this is going to hold. I was hoping for a smaller print candle than this. So the top of that gap did hold. I just couldn't pull the trigger fast enough on that one. And I'm not sure if that's going to offer 10 points. To me, if it doesn't offer at least 10 points, it's a failed trade to me. No, it doesn't look like it offered 10 points. I mean, it was close, but it wasn't. I think we actually have some news tomorrow too, also, guys. So hopefully tomorrow we'll keep this volatility week going. So I guess we would have gotten those 10 points if you decided to. If you were able to pull the trigger on this pullback here, it at least gave you your 10 points because I would have been short about the 52s, 50s. So you would have got your 10 points. I just couldn't pull it. Even though I had it marked to pull it, I don't know. I was hoping for a smaller candle. I struggle with my entries whenever we come back and we drop like that. I like a smaller candle is basically what it is. Man, that would have been a nice 10-point trade. Big old week. Man, if you have the nerves to put your resting order on this 200, I've only probably done it once or twice where you would put a resting order sitting on this 200 for that first wick down. Most time you always almost gets 10 points out of that too. All right, so let's see here. Do we get another opportunity, guys? Another opportunity. Let's see. Get that 20 touch or the 50 touch here. All right, we're at the 50s. Ugh. That's curling around there. What is it? 2:35, man. That's going by quick too, guys. Just be careful and don't get trapped. That's the only thing that worries me. Is that I don't know if we're trying to push back up and retest those 93, 95s. Let's see if we bounce off of this 21 EMA here. Okay, so just I mean, it looks like it wants to curl back up, but man. Hopefully it's just clearing out this little baby. Nope. Wow. That was an insane fake out, guys. Insane fake out. Oh my goodness. What do we still? We got still about 14 minutes before the murder bot. And that's at a 350. 350 murder bot, guys. There just haven't really been no good entries so far this evening. The closer it gets to that murder bot, we may put on like a couple micros and see if we can guess the direction. But as right now, there just hadn't really been no entries. I missed the one entry back over here when I had marked out, but I just could not pull the trigger on it. This was the one I wanted. I wanted this one here, but when I was looking at the ES, it kind of just scared me off. It was this one. This was the one I was looking for, where we had the nice looking U shape. We came back, retested between the 9 and 20. This was the trade here. To me, if you like doing the pullback strategy with the 9 and 21 EMA pullbacks. And this is the first one. So mostly I only do the first one if I take them. I try to stay away from the second and third one because it seems like they're a lot more sloppy. Though ES is just stuck. Like it's just trading within like a 5-6 point range. What's up, Bull Bear? How are you doing today? It's going good. We actually got our first payout today with the prop firm, so that was a plus. But yeah, it's been a pretty good trading day. We traded like 4 or 5 different prop firm accounts today, and we were red on one, but the rest of them are all green. So right now we're just hoping to maybe get one more good green trade for a power hour, but man, it's been a tough power hour. I feel like the only setup that was available that I liked, and I missed it. I just could not pull the trigger on it. So we just pretty much sat there and watched. How about yourself? Have you had a pretty good day trading, or has it just been... We had really good moves this morning. So the last couple of days, the volatility has been good. Every day at 3 o'clock. So a lot of times what I do is I'll trade in the morning hours until lunchtime whenever it slows down. Because it seems like what I've noticed in the past, the reason why I stopped trading the lunch hours is because I'd be green all morning, and then I would end up over trading during lunch when the volatility is not there, and I'd end up messing up my green morning. And so that's why we try not to trade between that 1 and 3 o'clock hour. Then come back and look for, hopefully, you know, we expect something good for power hour, but the last couple of days really hasn't been that great for power hour. That's okay. I'll take a good morning trading over a good power hour. What are you trading, Bear Bull? Are you trading the NASDAQ or ES or some other market? And are you using like prop firms to trade with, or using your real money? Yeah, Fast Track is the one I got my payout on today. And I'm 2 trades away from a second one on Fast Track also. I'm doing the 25Ks, so I only need like $322 more to pass the second one. But I've been trading those like super, super slow. Like I've had those fast track accounts probably, man, I feel like I bought those back in early September. I feel like I've had those for over a month now. I've had them for a while. A lot of times we only maybe trade those once or twice a week, depending on the market. So if the market starts out choppy, I don't even do fundeds no more. I only trade when it's volatility with the funded accounts. If it's just choppy or hard trading, I'll just stick to evals only, because it don't stress me out to blow a 90% eval. Okay, the 50Ks, two others. That's Top Step, right? For Top Step, the 50Ks. Yeah, I'm going to request that money either today or tomorrow. So hopefully I don't have no issues. I heard they're doing their automative, so hopefully I don't have any issues with the payouts. I know some people saying it's taking a little while, but I'm okay with that as long as eventually I get it. See, I haven't used Take Profit since I think Take Profit was one of the first prop firms I ever used when I started trading about 2 years ago. Well, at least trading prop firms. I've always been kind of in the stock market and crypto and stuff, but as far as trading futures, it was about 2 years ago when I started. But I also didn't really trade that much probably in the first 6 or 7 months. I did a lot of watching and learning. Then I didn't start doing streaming until this past March is whenever I started doing the streaming stuff. Just a slow grind down, guys. Slow grind down. Let's see where's the You know what? I used to want to trade Top Step. This is probably a couple years ago. The reason why I never did start. Oh, okay. I was like, man, is that the death candle? No, it's just a kind of crazy volatility. The reason why I didn't start trading Top Step, because in the beginning they used to charge like $100 or something like that, and like $100 for resets. It was pretty pricey to trade Top Step a couple years ago. They're a little bit more affordable now, but man, a couple years ago they were pricey. Most of my learning came from using Bulenox and Apex with their 90% off. So, because I used to try to spend as little money as possible. All right, so we're getting below this 200 moving average. This is the opening range low here. So this is the bottom of the opening candle. I did mine fairly slow, sir, because I traded evals forever. Because I don't feel like for the longest, I don't feel like I was ever really ready for funded accounts because of my emotions and going tilt. So even if I passed evals for a while, I wouldn't even pay the funded because I didn't feel like I was ever ready. But as far as trading goes, I started trading the December of 2022. So this is my second year of trading. So I want to say then you take about 7 months off of that. So about a year and a couple months. But I also did spend a lot of time with, so like with Apex, I think I've had a total of probably 10 funded accounts over the span of over a year. It took me a good while to get even now, I still have a little bit of hint of the emotions. The emotions in trading is really hard to conquer. To me, it was. And paper hands. So like, you know, whenever you're trading evals, the paper hands are not as bad, but whenever you're trading like your funded account, there's a lot more emotions tied to it. So I would struggle holding trades, or I'd miss out on my profit, and just all the different things that a lot of people go through. I mean, I know a lot of people go through them because I hear people talking about them. Yep, same here. I do the same exact thing, sir. I mean, you're you're definitely not alone. So yeah, I use an ATM strategy a lot too. That's why I like using Ninja. But unfortunately, whenever I was trading Fast Track, I had to trade on Nitro, which is pretty much a carbon copy of Quantower. I don't know if you ever use Quantower or not, but Quantower and Nitro are the same exact thing. And the reason why I stuck with Nitro is because they give you all the free indicators and stuff to use without paying for it. Because with Quantower, you only get a couple. Other than that, you have to pay. So that's why a lot of times I don't really try to, you know, whenever I'm streaming, I try not to say like where I'm entering and stuff, because, you know, I'm not, you know, I'm like most of you guys, I'm still learning myself. And so that's why I don't try to do like the teaching videos, or, you know, I may do a video where I show you what I'm trading, but I try not to do it to the point where I'm teaching people how to trade. But I feel like even myself, you know, I used to watch a lot of different people trade, because I think you can take different stuff from different traders and just make, you know, try to put it all together and come up with something that works for you. Oh, okay. So here's our def candle. I missed out on our def candle here. Really, it didn't even really do that much. It's like five handles down, and or 5 points down and about 4 up. So it was a pretty flat def candle. So most of my funded account trades, I've either trade on a pullback strategy or inversion play, like failed inversion gaps. I don't know if you watch, do you watch a Methodical Man? Methodical Man trades the failed inversion gaps. Also, Dodgy. I don't know if you ever watch Dodgy. Dodgy does those too. I think it's it's similar to, I guess, the ICT concept, but I don't know what's been changed because I've never seen the ICT version of it. I do that on funded accounts, but man, when it comes to evals, I will be aggressive with my evals sometimes, especially if they're the 90% evals. I will be a little bit more aggressive on the 90% evals. And I shouldn't do that, but I do. The MOC, I see. I guess I've never heard of that bear bull or bull bear. I've just strict. When I first started trading, I traded the S&P, and I want to say I did that for the first, I don't know, 6 months, and for the last year, I've been pretty much on the NASDAQ. I'm sorry, I was watching the ES over here. I feel like we're going to probably push. If we push through this 86, I think we can push even farther down. Oh, we didn't quite get our 10 points. Let me risk a little bit more here. Let's see if it needs to retest the 9 here. Yeah, the reason why I struggle with the ES is because I struggle with the movement. It's so slow and I struggle holding it. I was hoping we would get the push down by looking at the ES, so I might have been trapped out on this breakout here. Then today, so I was hoping we would it would sell on through, but it looks like it's pushing back up. It was almost like a fake breakout underneath the Adams numbers, possibly. And it still may go down. Don't know. We're on 5 micros at the moment. So if we lose this trade, it'll be about $100 if we lose the trade. I may go up to 150, or actually, what's that? 10 plus 12. So, all right. So it looks like it's going to sell through. Okay. Let's see what we lost on that one. Yeah, 125, 125. So I got faked out on Adam's numbers there. I thought we would get that breakdown to the 78s because I know that 78s is a resistance down there. So that's kind of what my idea when taking that. Plus being the end of the day. A lot of times you get those like really crazy breakouts at the end of the day. Okay, here's your 55 candle. I mean, to me, it still looks like it wants to go down. We may try to jump back in a longer short. We're just waiting to see what happens with the ES. I mean, God, the ES looks like it wants to push back down. Yeah, it's easier for me to trade the NQ as far as, you know, the movement goes. Man, I do not. Well, hopefully I don't get this fake out again. So what it is, we're looking at this level here at the 86 here. I was thinking if we got below that 86 that we would push down to the 78s. We still got 2.5 minutes, guys. 2.5 minutes. So hopefully by the next couple minutes we can get something moved down. Methodical Man is my cousin, Bull Bear. He's the one that got me into trading futures. We're in the earnings season, so Okay. I did hear that, but I wasn't sure what time that was today. So are we having earnings after the market closes? The good cousin, not the problem child. Okay, so we got earnings every day. Okay. Yeah, he's been having a pretty good month. Like, he's been blowing it up this month. This is probably going to be one of his best months. All right, we're in the last minute. Are we going to get that crazy volatility? Man, it looks like we're going. Man, it looks like we're moving down. Nope. Wow, the fake outs are for real. Look at the NQ. I mean, the ES. My God, look at that. Look at that trap candle. That was crazy. Wow, that is insane. Sometimes you get those after hour moves. I was trying to be patient and see if we was going to get anything. At their close. I was thinking that we would get that 78 push. It's like, God, do I want to try this under the 200s again? Does anybody know what time they're releasing earnings today? Do we have some kind of numbers coming out today at like 3:15 or 3:20 or 4:15 or 4:20? I'm sorry. Well, not really seeing any opportunities I want to take because it's just chopping sideways continuously, even after hours. Sometimes we do get some kind of moves like right after we close. I may try it one more time. This is just a 90% eval, guys, and we may go to break even quick. Let's see if it'll still push down. I'm probably going to go to break even fast too, since it's such volatility in the market at the moment. Because I think we do have numbers. I'm just not sure. Okay, so I don't know if we're going to get that push. I was hoping it would clear out this wick down here, but we also got wicks on here. So we got wicks on both sides. I know I can look on investment.com. I just haven't looked today. I didn't know if someone maybe knew what the, if they knew who was going to be. Okay, we're going to probably just close this because it doesn't look like we're struggling to move down. I don't want to keep adding to my losses. All right, so this account, we're going to end the day down 150 on this eval we're trading here. And I'm also trading a 50K on Bulenox too, and we were up 507 on it today. So we still need about $800 more to get it to its funded level. And I would have to look on whatchamacallit real quick. Apex. I can't remember what our Apex numbers were this morning. So we'll have to start down $150 in a hole again on that account, because that was the same account we were down this morning on too. But that's kind of what happens whenever you take those I think trades. These are the Apex we're trading right now. So this was a new PA that we started it's been about 2 weeks ago. We just haven't been trading it. We've only taken 2 trades on it, each time for about $100 a trade. This eval here, we're also fairly close to passing it too. We only need about $440 more, and we got another 25K here we're trading, which we still need another $1,000 on it. And that was from earlier this morning, because we started out trading this. And I didn't trade these funded because I was trading Fast Tracks funded on the side. So it became a little overmuch trying to trade all these accounts at once. So I can tell you most of my losers usually come in Power Hour, because I do take a lot more riskier trades in Power Hour. And it's usually on these 90% evals that I do that on. But like, I will never take funded trades in Power Hour. Like I said, most of the time it's my Bulenox accounts that I do that, because they're 90% off. So I'm trading like those $14, $15 accounts. Those are the ones that I'm usually trading pretty not recklessly, but take a lot more chances. Oh yeah, I get what you're saying on there, Bull Bear. The Power Hour, either you're going to be big or you're going to lose big. That's pretty much about the same way I do. So that's why I'm always like, hey, I'm on my Bulenox 90%. So if you're going to trade this with me, you know, it's going to be like a 50-50 if it's a win or loser. So all right, guys, thank you guys for watching and hang out for Power Hour. So hopefully tomorrow we'll have a green Power Hour. Today ended up being a red Power Hour. We were down 150 bucks. We were trading small. We try to trade small during Power Hours. We usually try not to trade over 5 micros. And this way, you know, lose $100 to $200 at max during Power Hours. Usually most of the time whenever I do take my losses in Power Hour. Unfortunately, we're going to be probably moving down to what this bottom wick, but unfortunately, I was 1 candle too early, guys. 1 candle too early. Let's see if it's going to make. I don't know. We passed this first wick, so might have to have a retracement because we got down past this one, so it should pull back up. Right now, your ES is just pretty much running into a wall over here. Hopefully tomorrow, Ponzi, maybe we'll just get that big sell-off tomorrow. But we do have news in the morning, so let me see what news we have. So I want to say if you want to trade news, you'll have to trade before the market opens, because it opens it comes in at I want to say 8:30 tomorrow. And it looks like Great Britain has CPI numbers tomorrow too. So if you're trading London section, you might get a little bit of movement there. Oh, well, I guess we don't. Oh, wait, that's today. Never mind. That was this morning. I'm sorry. So Europe has their CPI numbers in the morning at 5. So might get to see some movement there. There is a lot of news before the market opens tomorrow. So starting with Europe at 8:15, the US also has core retail sales, jobless claims, retail sales again at 8:30. Europe has their press I'm not really sure what that is. I'm not really sure what that is at 8, you know. We have oil. I don't think that affects the futures market, though. It usually doesn't. So there's a lot of news tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow we should have some good volatility. So I still need 2 more trades on my fast track account to get it to a payout. So that's kind of what we're going to be looking for the next, hopefully by the end of the month is my goal, to find 2 good trades. Yeah, so hopefully Ponzi will finally get that sell-off that you're looking for. I would think with the whole election season coming up, the market can be kind of weird. So I'd imagine probably something will happen within the next couple weeks. It always does. Every 4 years. All right, guys. We will see you guys in the morning. Thank you for watching.